Forspoken, published by Square Enix and developed by Luminous Production, is an open-world action RPG set in the mystical land of Athia. The game follows the story of protagonist Frey Holland, a 20-year-old orphan from New York City who is sucked into a wormhole and into the world of Athia. With the help of her magical bracer called Cuff, she's the only one who can save Athia from the mysterious force, the Break, and its four matriarchal sorceresses who rule the land known as the Tantas. Gameplay in Forspoken is fast-paced and thrilling. Players can use a variety of spells to traverse the world and engage in combat with enemies. The game also features a variety of exploration options, allowing players to explore the world of Athia. The traversal mechanics are definitely a highlight of Forspoken and allow players to use spells like Soar, Float, Dash, and Shimmy to traverse the environment. The combat mechanics are also enjoyable and evolve over the course of the game. Players are able to use the magic from Cuff to engage in Earth-based combat. There's also a variety of accessibility options that allow players to choose their style of gameplay, either focusing on story, exploration, or giving you a balance of both. Forspoken has an array of incredibly animated magical spells at your disposal, and their beautiful crystalline design feels something straight out of Marvel's Doctor Strange. You have combat spells and support spells. The former deal damage and debuff enemies, while the latter also buff or heal Frey or can summon creatures to fight by her side. You can make the best Forspoken builds by combining magic with your break shards. Break shards can be combined through the Rarefy crafting skill to create powerful weapons, armor, and tools. The game boasts an eye-popping number of spells, and the actual number, in the triple digits, isn't exaggerated. You can also upgrade your spells and break shards with mana to add additional effects and increase their damage. Spells can be upgraded through challenges, as well as the game features a variety of gear, including cloaks, necklaces, and unique nail designs. Cloaks and necklaces provide Frey with stat-boosting abilities, while the nail designs offer unique spell-casting buffs. Gear can be upgraded at special havens found throughout the game. Nails can't be upgraded, but they can be painted with special patterns to improve Frey's skills and spell-casting abilities. Later in the game, Frey gains access to different magic types such as red, blue, and green, and they all correlate with different elemental abilities. The region of Athia is split into 4 different regions: Janoon, Praenost, Avolet, and Visoria, and the map is huge, with the story never fully having you explore it all. Forspoken's open world is largely empty, but it does have its perks. When out in the open world fighting enemies, the combat is generally exciting and engaging, but can be frustrating when facing packs of flying enemies due to the camera settings. The enemies in the game are well designed and include a range of monsters, mutants, and bosses that will require you to use a variety of spells and combat strategies to defeat them. Graphically, Forspoken is a mixed bag. The game looks great playing in 4K, and it looks fantastic running on the PlayStation 5. You'll be able to choose between different performance modes, and they will provide a satisfying experience, though some areas of the game look bland or a mere copy and paste of each other. Forspoken's story, on the other hand, it's unfortunately underwhelming. The story follows Frey, a young black woman who has been abandoned in the city of New York and is then transported to the magical world of Athia. The narrative is predictable, with twists and turns that can be seen from a mile away. Furthermore, the characters are generally unlikable and unengaging, with the game failing to explore Frey's backstory in a meaningful way. Despite its flaws, some stellar performances, especially from Ella Balinska as Frey. She keeps things engaging. Overall, Forspoken is an exciting, well-crafted action RPG with fast-paced combat and unique magical spells. But it has some flaws, such as a camera system that can be exasperating and a crafting system that may not be to everyone's liking. Despite these flaws, Forspoken is a unique and rewarding experience with a diverse cast of characters and a story arc that reaches satisfying conclusions. I think that Forspoken is definitely an exciting IP from Square Enix. I don't think that it is made for everyone. I think the demo definitely left a sour taste in some people's mouth. But overall, I think this is definitely a game, a giant RPG that you can hop into. You can definitely enjoy the story, and you can spend lots of time upgrading your skills and your magic and your crafting if that's something you're into. With that being said, I'll have to give Forspoken an 7 out of 10. I think it's definitely worth your time. It's definitely worth picking up. And thank you again to the folks at Square Enix for providing us here at Item 9 with a copy of the game ahead of its release so that we could provide this review for you. So thanks again for watching. If you like these reviews, be sure to hit us with a like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video.